YouTubers, Pastor Bob NCC. Now I want to talk to you a minute about never giving up. And we got a couple passages we're going to read about people that didn't give up and about a couple who did. The first one comes from Matthew 17, 14 to 16. This is what it says. And when they were come to the multitude, there came a certain man kneeling down to him, saying, Lord, have mercy on me. My son is a lunatic and sore vexed, and oftentimes he falls into the fire and often into the water. And I besought your disciples to cure him, and they could not. People, listen, Jesus had already given the disciples power over demons, power over all the demonic hosts. He sent them out to all the towns and villages, and they came back saying, man, even the demons are subject unto us. They came back joyful because of the success they had. And here we are a little while later, and they can't cast this demon out of this kid. They could have easily done it, but they gave up. If they were starting to have trouble, the demon wouldn't come out. All they had to do was get in a circle and say, look, we're not putting up with this. We already have power over this thing. Join hands, lay hands on this guy. They could have cured him, but they gave up. Then we go on to Matthew 15, 22 to 28. A woman of Canaan came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying, have mercy on me, Lord, son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil. But he answered her not a word. And his disciples came and besought him, saying, send her away. She's crying after us. She's bugging us. Tell her to go away. But he answered and said, I am not sent unto the lost sheep of Israel. Then she came and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. And he said, it's not meet for me to take the children's bread and cast it to the dogs. And she said, true, Lord, yet the dogs eat of the crumbs that fall from the master's table. And Jesus answered and said unto her, O woman, your faith is great. Be it done unto thee, even as you have believed. And her daughter was made whole that very minute. This woman came to Jesus, and 4 times she got rebuked. 4 times. The first time she asked him, he didn't say a thing. He just sat there and looked around. Didn't say a word to her, which was normal for a Jewish man. She was a foreigner. She was from Canaan. It was normal for a Jewish man. It wouldn't speak to anybody that wasn't a Jew. That was normal. So he didn't answer her. Second, the disciples came up and said, as she's standing right there, she can hear them. And they're going, send her away. She's bugging us. Tell her to go away. Third time, Jesus told her, I'm not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. She still didn't leave. Finally, he said, it's not good for me to take the children's bread and give it to you dogs. She still didn't leave. 4 times she didn't leave. She sat right there. She got ignored. She got refused. But listen, her love for her daughter was greater than the 4 rebukes. And her only hope was Jesus. That was her only hope. And she wasn't about to leave until she got her prayer answered. She wasn't about to leave. She had a need. There's another case in Matthew 20, 29-34. This is what it says. And they departed from Jericho. A great multitude followed him. And behold, 2 blind men sitting by the way. And when heard Jesus passing by, they cried out, have mercy on us, thou son of David. And the multitude kept telling him, be quiet, shut up. No one wants to listen to you, be quiet. But they cried all the more, saying, have mercy on us, O Lord, thou son of David. Jesus stood up and called them. And he said, what do you want me to do for you? And they said, Lord, that our eyes may be open. Jesus had compassion on them and touched their eyes, and immediately they received their sight. And they followed him. People, listen, the multitude could care less about these 2 blind guys. They didn't care a bit about them. All they cared about was him being quiet, so they didn't have to listen to him. That's why they were telling them, be quiet, be quiet. But the more they told them to be quiet, the louder they screamed. These two had a need, and Jesus was the only one who could answer that need. He was the only one, and they weren't about to shut up. This was their one shot, and they were going to take it. How about you? You have something in your life that is just a great need. It's the greatest need you have, and you've been praying about it, and you haven't got an answer yet, and you feel like giving up. People, never, ever, ever, ever give up. God answers every prayer in His own time and in His own way. And you have no idea how God is working behind the scenes right now. Just like these people. The woman who came to Him and the two blind men. Never, ever, ever give up. Never give up on God, ever. Because He's always there and He answers every prayer. Do not give up. Anyway, I just want to give you something to think about. Heaven or hell you choose. Just remember, once you take your last breath, it's a done deal.